So today is day 7th of your agitation.
Sorry, wait.
Day 7th of your agitation, your protest for your service regularization. So yesterday again there was a meeting, like series of meeting among the different units also regarding how to go about it. And as we know, like they have rejected to accept the HPC that was supposed to constitute, which was proposed by the government. So can you give us the update of yesterday's outcome about the discussion among the units?
On Friday, we went up for the meeting with the government officials, and yes, about that meeting, it has already been spoken about, even with your channels. So I don't think so there's any point of going back again and speaking about that. But after that meeting, we brought down the I could say the agreement which was met between the Anatg and the government of Nagaland. So when it was brought down, our general members did not accept what was agreed upon between the delegations of Anatg and the representative of the government of Nagaland. So purely on moral grounds, the president, the assistant general joint secretary, and myself being the spokesperson, we all three had to resign on moral grounds purely, and that resignation is still in effect. Somehow I'm compelled to come up before you all and then give a little update, so I'm here. But I want everyone watching this at the moment to understand that I stand here as a regular ad hoc, like any other ad hoc teacher, not regular, of course. So we are still fighting for it. Yes. So yesterday there was a very long meeting, and due to some reasons, I could not be a part of the meeting. Somehow, the general members gathered here in the morning, and it carried out till late 6 or 7 at night. It was pretty dark. Somehow the general consensus was that they did not agree to the formation of the HPC. So yes, that notion has been rejected outrightly by all the general members present here yesterday. So that was the decision taken yesterday. And since we could not come into any conclusive decision, we are still carrying out the hunger strike. It's already the third day, and say in about 3 to 4 hours we'll be entering the fourth day of the hunger strike. So yes, all our members, we have it has started taking toll on our health. On the second day, a female teacher from Peg district was pulled out of the hunger strike due to health reasons. And then on the the second day again, on the next day, a female teacher from Zonovato and one from Dimapur was pulled out. Late last night at around past 11, a male teacher from Perin had to be hospitalized. So things are going on like that. And yes, in regard to that, we have also written to the Department of Health and Family Welfare, seeking assistance for the doctors and nurses. But yes, due to some reasons, that has not come to us yet. So we are managing everything on ourselves so far. Yeah.
What we saw yesterday was like from the department also there was a representative who came and had highlighted upon formation of the HPC, and was urging the members to accept on that also. So, but then even after that, members were like they again refused to accept that, and you were supposed to write a representation address to Chief Minister also. So can you kindly update us on that?
Yeah. Yes, as I already said, I was unable to attend yesterday's meeting due to some reasons, which I would rather keep to myself. And yes, after I joined back on the hunger strike, yes, I've been collecting the information of what has gone throughout the day yesterday. So yes, the department officials, if I'm not very wrong, then as far as I've been informed, they came on their own individual personal capacity to explain where the crowd has, or where the members has felt short to understand. So I think they came down for just some rectification, or trying to explain the exact thing, the purpose of the formation of the HPC. Somehow there are some certain clauses in the HPC which our general members do not agree to. Say for instance, like the HPC will take 1 year's time to examine our case and then put it before the government. So those are the clauses which, yes, I'm not sorry, I do not recollect the exact word in the agreement between the government of Nagaland and the representative of Anatg regarding that 1 year's time. But that is what is written, something of that sort. It will take 1 year's time to examine our study, study our case, then only it will be put forward for regularization. So, without a time-bound agreement, that's where the general members are not willing to agree. Say, for example, that's one of the instances. And also there are some few instances, but yes, as far as my knowledge is concerned, and due to my absence from the meeting yesterday, I won't be able to say much, but I'm very sure that that is one of the such kind of points which...
Is there any kind of, like an assurance thing that, in that in the clause included? Even after
No.
with the time.
Yes, as far as my little knowledge is concerned, and as far as I can understand. Sorry if it's interpreted in the wrong way, but I did not see. That is my personal view. I did not see any such kind of assurance. Of course, yes, we do have faith. We do keep faith that once they promise, something could be delivered. But nothing of that, sort of pure. Concrete assurance, as we see, because we all know how the HPC works, and as I say, it's about mainly regarding the consumption of time, which is 1 year. Yeah.
And regarding the representation that you were supposed to send, which was addressed to Chief Minister.
Yes. Today being Sunday, we all understand that it's a non-working day. And of course, even the Anatg members, we the Adhoc teachers also, we gathered here at around 10. I think by 10, almost everyone was gathered here, all the members, almost every members who were here in Kohima at the moment. And it was a lovely day. We had a short worship time where friends and our colleagues, they all came up and shared their stories, their testimonies, and sharing time and all those things. And yes, we also had a free will offering, which was done with the intention of helping some orphanage or something like that. And amazingly, we have been able to gather more than 40 grants. So I think that's going to be a big help to anyone who is in need at the moment. Of course, we are also in need, but there are people who are more in need than us. So that is what we had done today. And any of the official proceedings. In fact, today we had actually thought of having a meeting also, but being a Sunday and being a Christian state and being believers, we have set aside of having any official meeting today. I think that would rather go against our religion also. Then, though not very religious person, we wouldn't impose on someone to go beyond their principles to have a meeting like that. And we regard the government also in the same manner. So we thought that, all right, since it was the will of the general people, general teachers, all the teachers here gathered to send a representation. Though that was the will, we just thought that today we might as well just take a gap. But somehow, yes, since the hunger strike is going on and it's indefinite, it would be very illogical on our part to have a break in the middle of the hunger strike. So that's the reason why the hunger strike is still going on, and it will go on. And as I already said, in about 3 or 4 hours, we're going to enter to the 4th day of the hunger strike. So it's going to go on, but nothing of official intimations will be.
More likely tomorrow.
Yeah, more likely tomorrow in the morning, the first hour of the morning. First hour of the working, the first working hour tomorrow in the morning. So I suppose, yeah, that will be the time when it goes through to the government.
So yeah, as we can see, like the hunger strike is still on. So we have you have also highlighted to us about some of the members being hospitalized also, and how are the members now doing? How are the health issues? Besides, though there is no any medical assistance given to you, you are just taking care of yourself here. So how are the members? Health going on now? And the second one, is there any plans, or you are coming up with shifting of the venue from here to another? Any of that come up, discussion coming up?
Well, yes, we are without any solid food, but honestly, I wouldn't lie on this. We are on good supply of water, drinking water. We are not getting dehydrated, any of us, so far, since water does help us a lot. And sometimes, yes, we go for the oral rehydration solutions at times. So those are the things which are sustaining. So so far so good, all of us. Yes, we feel sorry for those fellow members who have not been able to sustain themselves and have been admitted into the hospitals and stuff like that. Yes, the 4 members who were admitted to the hospital, they have all been released. They have all been released from the hospital, and they are doing okay now, with little medical assistance. They are okay, back on the track. But we do not have any idea, we haven't yet discussed whether those members will be again admitted back to the hunger strike or not, because they have already developed some kind of issues with their health. So that is it. And regarding the shift of the venue, yes, we are again, time and again, we are very grateful to the Naga Students Federation to have allowed us to use this venue for the past so many days. And yes, all out of a very good gesture towards our genuine cause. And they have been doing it on a free will. So yes, we are very, very glad and grateful to the Naga Students Federation for this, for the provision. Somehow it has, the situation is such that about a month's time back, this venue was booked by some tribal organizations based here in Kohima for celebrating their festivals. So yes, we are in a little tight situation. We are about to shift out of here, and according to the bookings that was done a long time back, programs printed and whatnot, all the intimations met by that certain tribal organization, we are supposed to vacate this place by today. But since we have already crossed the first half of the day, maybe tomorrow in the morning we might shift out of here, or we may just stay back. But at the same time, I don't know whether it's proper for me to make this request on TV, but I would like to request everyone to come up front, and then if you feel that our demand is a genuine cause, is a genuine one, then kindly to come up and stretch out your hand and help us secure our service regularization, please.
So you have not finalized about
No,
shifting also.
no. But I think that message should do something.
Yeah. Okay. Just one more question. Yeah.
This is the 7th day of the agitation by the teachers seeking our service regularization. And when we say teachers, we are just mere teachers teaching our students and children in the school. We hardly have any experience in organizing or managing such a huge mammoth tasked as this kind of protest or hunger strike. Of course, we have had since this is the second time that we're going for the hunger strike. I cannot say that there's zero experience, but it's once in a while. So we have not been able to go very in a very organized manner, especially in managing and keeping records and whatnot. So there have been some flaws, and as I say out or pronounce the different organizations and group of people who have come forward with kind gestures and help towards the cause of the All Nagaland Adhoc teachers. I hope none of the group of people feels bad if I happen to exclude while mentioning. So, but anyhow, there has been enormous support from different sections and groups of the people. First, just let me read this out. And as I read this out, I want the people watching now that it is the gratitude of the 1166 which comes to you. Yes, I read out the name. So yes, on the first day we have had the president of Mautai Nagaland unit, the Mr. Metna Kongyak, and we have also had Northern Angami Youth Organization president, Mr. Roko Angami. We have had support from the ACAUT and the RPP through press releases. They have come to help, and also the regular graduate teachers forum, shortly known as RGTF. They also came over, they visited us and even addressed our teacher members here. And we also had the president of the Nagaland Youth Congress, and very thankful to them also, and also the immediate juniors, our juniors, Adhoc employees. And we also had the Northern Angami Students Union and Kohima Village LKL Council. They came with quite a huge amount of resources for us, and also the Naga Students Federation, as always I've mentioned regarding this. And apart from just this venue alone, we have had a lot of moral support from them. And especially when we are going through this hard phase, especially the hunger strikers, and I myself being one, I understand the hardships and the trouble, or else the distress that we are going through. But with those kind of organizations coming forward and pouring out the support morally, with their resources, financially, all those things, I think these are a few certain gestures which has helped me to at least come forward and speak, or else very honestly we're almost getting very drenched out. It's maybe I'm just getting paler by the day.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.